Ever since the first movie, I have been a fan of Trolls and watch all their content. The movie Trolls 2016, the TV series Trolls The Beat Goes On, and the 3D shorts along with the 2D shorts. I do find their obliviousness annoying often, however that is who they are. In the show they bungle up the moral message quite often. Like in the episode Creek Week, when Branch didn't want to forgive Creek for his betrayal, but is forced to and even apologize because trolls. Or the episode Marshstatter Fairy, where Branch wanted to prove that Marshstatos are not magical plants, and does, but bails out because there's no Wincy. Which is a ridiculous excuse, and no, this has no religious implications. Or the episode New Anthem, where Poppy wants a new song to represent the trolls after the movie, and ending with an anthem about her friends' individual personalities clashing terribly rather than a song about being a troll, and it's okay because trolls. These are a few examples of the message in the TV show Trolls. The Beat Goes On, and trust me there is more episode like those, but they do have good lessons such as, in the 3D holiday special, where Poppy realized that she shouldn't push her holiday ideas onto the Bergen without talking to them. Or the episode Sorry Not Sorry, where Branch and Poppy teaches King Gristle about apologize properly to people and meaning it rather than just saying it. And the episode Bad News Bergens, where Poppy teaches the Bergen about sportsmanship and compassion and how insulting people when you win is rude. And not to mention fun episodes like The Giver where Poppy is stressed out because she can't thank a troll for giving gifts one day a year. The show have bad lessons like the constant forcing of friendships, which was called out in the movie by Queen Barb, but it is with balance out the good episodes and the silly episodes. The TV show is average in my professional opinion, but personally I really like the show. The story never lost focus and give a lot of character development. The story itself is an interesting one. I like how it's about discovery, discovering the past, discovering different lands and cultures, and how music is more a symbol of how these trolls chose to live, rather than it being about them obsessing with one type of music. I think the song Born to Die tells the story better in a short amount of time, because the song is about accepting absolute deaths and differences, which they are several on screen. Say what you want about them, but both movies have a high death count. The story is not bland, nor it is all over the place, and while I do think some things could have been written out or rewrite to make more sense, they are minor complaints. The way that the different storylines tells the perspective each character was done well, and how it ended with them clashing and then uniting was great. Some of the story was rushed, like with Cooper's story Arch and Branch teaming up with the Reggaeton and K-pop trolls, but that point is for later. The story never lost focus and give a lot of character development.
Believe it or not, I actually like her character arc, mainly because she needs to listen to people's concerns and worries on a problem. And the entire franchise Poppy have pushed her ideas and opinions on people, especially Branch, without her understanding the other person's concerns, and little to no backlash even when she's wrong. Her arc shows how she can be rash and even uncaring when she takes act this way despite her good intentions. Every beating she took humbled her, more than the show ever did. She only starts to realize that when the situation was dangerous to her trolls and other trolls. However, the movie still reminded the viewers that she has good intentions and is brave enough to stick with them, especially since they were correct. She was just ignorant on how to proceed with it. Unlike Barb, she is kind of my favorite character in the movie, next to Branch. She is playfully scary, with an interesting personality which is wonderfully played by Rachel Bloom, who does her character justice. Her plan to unite the different types of trolls using the ancestry music strings was a good plot device to show the different trolls' lands, and was able to be in universe for the trolls. Despite being a villain, she is shown to have good intentions with wanting to unite the troll under hard law. She is seen to just have a bad way to do so, because she wants to take away each tribe individuality or way of life. In a way, she is kind of an anti-hero, one that is ignorant to how destructive her plan is. Queen Barb is also a round character with insecurities about her status as queen and whether or not she has friends, which be relatable especially to those who have power and high status. Which is good because people tend to think wealthy people don't have problems, so putting a character who has power over people with problems is a good way to show kids that problems can arise from anyone, even wealthy people. I like how she is similar to Poppy in some ways and is stated in the movie. All round she is a fun character, who is gonna be a lot of adults' favorite. Not much to say, but I want to add that in the series Trolls, The Beat Goes On, he and Poppy were not dating, and the love possibly grow over the course of the show, and the I love you in the first movie was platonic or part of the song. But yeah, Branch acted the way I expected to, paranoid, cautious and prepared, that's who he is. However, his character development in the TV series showed in the movie, he was more open to different cultures, like with the country trolls. I would argue that he was more open to them than Poppy, with him accepting, respecting and even enjoying different troll songs and dances throughout the movie. I'm not a fan of them dating, but they were building up to a relationship in the TV series, so it is not out of place, especially since the TV series is said to be finished as of November 22, 2019. Again, not much to say, he acted the way I expected to. I would argue that he had a bigger arc than Branch. At first, I was confused on why he had to travel to find trolls like him, but after a while I understand and I like his small journey. Cooper knowing he is different surprised me. He was always used for randomness that made no sense to me in the TV series, but him knowing and feeling that he was different, show a bit of self-awareness that he never showed. I do wish we see him being confused on whether or not is a pop troll or a fun troll, but I guess everyone being cool with the fact he chose both is good enough. While I do find it was a bit bungled, which is normal for them, the message of the movie was well reached and greatly illustrated. Poppy being brave enough to want change or restore things to how it used to be, despite of the negative responses she got even to the point of irritating her friends, was powerful, and showed her staying with her principles in the face of negativity. The movie even showed characters agreeing with her, such as the kid techno troll smiling at the hard rock troll's music, Cooper's twin brother Prince D also being a hip-hop troll, Hickory the yacht troll who didn't want to betray Poppy, and seems to be invested in country, Queen Barb's father humming the pop troll song. And eventually Branch with him being accepted and enjoying different troll cultures. He likes the song Born to Die sang by Delta Dawn, of the country trolls, and dancing with the K-pop and reggaeton trolls, and deciding that no one should lose their music, which should have taken the bounty hunters a little more convincing. Poppy gaining a new perspective through her interacting with each troll tribe she knew, also used to show an outsider view, yet in spite of their differences, she still wants to unite them, and unite them she did. I wish I could have seen it in a movie theater, cause I love the animation. The fluidity of Queen Barb and when she sings Crazy Train was fabulous, the entire scene felt like a rush, and yet so smooth. The special effect used was spectacular. I could literally watch the movie with only the special effects in background. Everything was grand, it was truly the best part of the movie. My one complaint is that they used glitter for water, and I just find that unbelievable and unhealthy. I understand that this movie is for kids, but I honestly think adults can watch it too. The movie tackles problems that both kids and adults faces, like worrying about who you are, wondering who your friends are, and trying to get along while being who you really are. Personally, I love the movie. It was familiar to the Troll franchise and kind of different in a good way. However, professionally it's a good movie.